Hello everyone, this is Angelica. How are you today? I'm going to go over here and try to get onto a stable rock. Okay, I'm outdoors today and there's deers standing right over there staring at me, watching what I'm doing. They're so cute. I walked past them and kind of talked to them a little bit and they're just still staring at me. It's so cute. They're really sweet. They have a really gentle, beautiful energy. So I've made some videos outdoors recently, and I thought my video camera was broken because I would do all the videos and then I'd come back to the camera and the camera would be frozen. So I just now found out that my video camera is not actually broken. I just had to change the SD card because it was full. So I did that. So now I'll be doing some more videos outdoors. I'm going to also be doing some more recipe videos because I'm coming out with an ebook in the next couple of weeks about, it's a recipe book for raw foods. So be on the lookout for that. But this particular video is called, I'm going to try to hook this on. Hold on. I guess I should have done that before the video. This video is called Don't Ever Settle. Never settle. Never settle for anything in your life. Okay? I think a lot of people do this. They settle for just good enough, or they allow circumstances and situations to come into their life that's not necessarily beneficial for them. They could appear that way at first, or, you know, because if we have any kinds of fears that we can't have better, we will settle for less than what we deserve. So I just keep looking for these little deers. They're so cute. And that's what happens when I'm outside. I look around and I get really distracted, but I love it. So now, never settling means in every aspect and area of your life. So your work situation, your relationships, anything that's going on in your life that doesn't feel right to your heart, if it's not settling in your heart as a light vibrational feeling, like you feel happy and joyful in the situation, then don't settle for that. And this can be really, you know, a difficult balance to come into because oftentimes, you know, in this world, we've realized and recognized that we've had to limit ourselves and put ourselves into a box somewhat in order to, you know, please other people or to fit into the society and what they feel that we should do. So when we do that, we settle. Or if we get into a relationship that's not allowing us to be all that we could be, then that is settling. So my daughter's name is Astara. And Astara represents never settling for anything. To open up your heart and to go for all of your dreams. And I get emotional about this. To have everything come to you that you deserve. And if something comes along and it sounds good and it seems good for a while, then great, then go with that. But if there ever comes a time when it's not seeming like it is good for your heart anymore, your expansion or your growth, then it's time to allow it to leave your life. I think people have a hard time, they grasp onto things and they hold on to them thinking that that's all there is, that nothing better will come, but that's not true. Usually when something's leaving your life or is on its way out, it's because there's something better to come. Now, I really trust my intuition. I really trust my heart. And so That has taken a long time, though. That's taken many years for me to really, really get. And I think when it comes to more relationships, such as like family and stuff like that, this can be an even more difficult process. But if people aren't treating you with the highest of respect and you're treating them in that way, then even if they're family members, you have to allow it to leave your life. Now, not to say it has to leave your life forever, but sometimes things come and things go. So having things in your auric field or in your energy field or in your life or anything like that that is taking up space and it's not bringing you pure happiness and pure joy, then let it go for now, and it will return better if it was meant to come back into your life. Because the way that nature is, here we are in this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful nature. The way that nature works is it's just bringing in all the beauty that it can bring in now. And it utilizes everything that it can in the now moment to be as perfect as it can right now. So I think by thinking too far into the future or thinking and dwelling in the past, we oftentimes hold on to these ideas or ways of being or thinking that affect us in the now moment, if that makes sense. So not settling for what we think we deserve. And this will come into play if we have, a low self-esteem. If we don't love ourselves enough, we'll settle. Okay? We'll settle for people treating us badly. We'll settle for a job that's not fulfilling. And we will not reach out and reach for the stars and reach out for all those beautiful things that are trying to come to us, but they can't because, in a sense, we're stuck in a different situation or we're holding ourselves back. So what I'd like you to do is look at your life and kind of, make an inventory and see where you might be settling. Let me just check on the deers. I think that they walked away now. I don't see them. They were watching for a while. Make a list and do every single aspect of your life, your health, your relationships, your work, your emotional state, and go through that list and really, really be honest with yourself and ask yourself if you feel you're settling in any of those areas. And you'll come to find that most likely you are settling. And to not settle also means to work very hard for what it is your heart's calling you to do. So to expand yourself is never easy. There they are. They're there. Hi. They're like hiding behind the trees watching me. It's so cute. When we expand ourselves and move forward with our heart's calling, we're going to feel like we don't want to do that. It's going to feel uncomfortable. And I made another video about resistance. We're going to feel resistance, like when we want to change our health and it comes up that we have to take a run every day. We're going to feel like, I don't feel like running today. I feel like resting. Well, go and run anyway, because it's what is the best to do for you right now. Don't trust in your emotional state. Your emotional state is very fleeting and will oftentimes bring you a lot of pain. But I mean, there's different things involved with emotions. So you don't want to dwell in your emotional pain. You want to allow the pain to be there, but don't dwell in it, if that makes sense. And do those things that your heart is calling you to do. So if you have like a list of things that you dream of or you want to bring into your reality. When you go to expand and reach out past your limits, people around you are going to be triggered by that. People around you are going to want to keep you small and limited so that they can keep you in their reality because they're limiting themselves. And this is something I've talked about a lot. So if it means that you have to be by yourself for a while and do those things that are good for you until a new job opportunity or your business gets going or new friends and relationships come in, then that's fine. You have to love yourself enough to know that you're doing what is best for you. And when you do what is best for you and reach your highest potential, everything else falls into place. That is what creates change on the planet. That is what heals everything, because we are keeping ourselves limited. And if people around you are lashing out because of that, then that is their own limitations that they have to go through so that they can expand out and be all that they can be. Okay, so I think that's all that I want to talk about. Never settle for anything that doesn't feel 100% true and right in your own heart. Also, if you're not a part of Circle for Awakening yet, it's our new website where we have a lot of spiritual seekers and people on the spiritual path that are connecting together and talking about things that they're going through in our forum. I also have a lot of videos on there. Actually today's video is about creative visualization, visualizing that which you want and manifesting it into your current reality. And there is a process to do that, and it's actually fairly simple if you just do the work that's required to make that happen. So that's the new video today. We had a wonderful live Google Hangout show yesterday, which we have once a month. We have Google Hangouts shows where I interview someone that's also kind of gotten through the harder, most difficult part of their spiritual awakening, and now they have valuable wisdom and insight to offer all of you. So if you're not a part of Circle for Awakening yet, you can find that link, which is below this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.